There is an argument that all these so-called miracles and miracle workers are fake. So when you come to a place and people dare to say something supernatural has happened, the alarm goes up that is fake. Now these things, you may think it does not affect you directly. If you don't take time to refute it subtly, it will numb you to the miraculous. Because everywhere a miracle happens, you hear people rise up aggressively and say it's fake. And then you are chewing on these things, chewing on these things. A point will come when the miraculous will go to a great portion of your soul, and you will not understand that something has happened to you. If somebody's eyes open, if a cripple walks, if somebody say, oh, God blessed him financially, you hear it's fake, it's fake, it's fake, it's fake. Why do you think the devil is raising people who are very aggressive to attack these things? Is to create a consciousness in the minds of the believers that these things are no more there. So you will come to a point where you will say, yes, in the days of the apostles, in the Bible days, God did miracles, but he's not doing miracles anymore. And because you have accepted it, the day you need miracles, you will now discover that you have no faith for it. But you never realized that when they were creating those atmospheres, they were doctoring your convictions. You need to know that Jesus is the same yesterday, today, and forever. He is the same person who did it in Bible days. He is the same person doing it now. So long as Jesus is around, so long as the Holy Ghost is around, so long as the gospel is preached, and so long as men believe in Jesus, miracles will still happen. The only time miracles will stop happening is when Jesus stops being the same yesterday, today, and forever. The only time miracles will stop happening is when the presence of the Holy Ghost is no more. The only time miracles will stop happening is when people stop preaching the gospel. The only time miracles will stop happening is when men no longer have faith towards God. If these four things are in place, miracles are a natural byproduct. You can't preach the gospel and miracles don't happen. You don't even need to pray for anybody. Just preach the gospel. The gospel itself has powers to create miracles. So it's not a question of whether somebody is fake or not fake. We know there are fake people everywhere, but the miraculous, we must make an argument for it. God still does miracles, and we need miracles every day. And I will show you why. Because we are on a journey in life. It's like the movement of the Israelites. See, some people are in Egypt, some are in the wilderness, others have entered the promised land. That is how our spiritual journey is like. When you give your heart to Christ and you have not grown in understanding, although you are saved, you are still like somebody who is in Egypt. That's why I said in Galatians 4:1, the heir, so long as he's a child, is not different from a servant. So there are many Christians that currently properly saved, but they don't have knowledge. And because they don't have knowledge, they are still in captivity as though they are servants. Those ones are in Egypt. And then there are many Christians that are saved, but God is still transforming them. God is still teaching them his ways. And they are learning to switch from their natural mindset to a spiritual mindset. The Bible said that the natural man receiveth not the things of the Spirit of God, neither can he know them, because they are spiritually discerned. So when you get saved, you will start a journey from natural mindset to spiritual mindset. In between that journey is called wilderness. God will be doing a lot of things to help your transformation. He will give you encounters. He will bring you the word of the Lord. He will allow you go through circumstances that will help you turn to God. All of those phases are called wilderness. And then you come to a point where you have matured. You have become a spiritual man. You can see from the realm of God. That's your promised land.